Hello, business community. Now, after 5 lessons of business and implementation of artificial intelligence system for your business processes and in your business processing, it is time I can reveal a secret to you. And do you know what it is? AI systems learn on data. And normally, if you do an AI implementation in whatever area it is, a huge amount of time is spent on cleaning data. And you would not believe that sometimes up to 80% of the time you have to spend to clean the data, that the data are in a structure that we can use them to build an artificial intelligence system, even the most simple one. So, you might say, I have data. Why not just use the data? Why do I have to go through the process of cleaning the data? Why? Now, it is easy. What is an AI system? An AI system, more or less, is an intelligence that mimics your communication, mimics your way of thinking, your way of formulating, your way of coming to a decision, and your behavior. Of course, you could say, no, it's not mimics, it just learns from you. Okay, it learns from your past, and it learns from all of your past. So if you think you, as a businesswoman or as a businessman, and you say, oh, the documentation of all communication within your company, from your company to external sources, internal email, whatever you have, you always were the best of you? Do you want that the AI learns a behavior that is good and bad? Or do you say my AI system should focus on the positive behavior short, the intelligence way I decided? And as you can see, cleaning data is so important, because if you don't clean your data, you get systems, and I can show you those systems, where the result you get out, even if it's a chatbot, you get horrible answers. You don't want this system. You do not switch on the system on a commercial scale. You don't want that artificial intelligence communicating with your customer, reflecting the customer voice. So therefore, you have to clean your data. So business AI systems need data to learn. And we need a huge amount, terabytes of data to learn. And you have everything. Your client interactions, your internal communication. And I'm sure you understand now how important is high quality data. Now, this is the secret, my advice. Take a year before you implement AI on a commercial business level, where you are responsible for the AI performance. Take a year to prepare your data. And maybe you prepare your best data, your best communication, internally and externally, your best decision with a clear reasoning behind it. Take your time to focus on the data. And I tell you something, the more you think about the data, even without applying AI on top of the data, just focusing on the data that mimics your behavior in each and every aspect of business, it will change you over the weeks and months. It will change the culture of the company and the behavior of the single staff. And this is something beautifully. So this you can do without spending any amount of money, without investing anything. Just think about your data, the data you want that a system learns on, and the data you would say, okay, imagine you are a CEO, and the CEO before you almost crashed the company. Do you want that an AI system learns the 3 years of your predecessor, all his mistakes? Do you want an AI system that learns failure? So it's highly sensitive to select the right data. Again, the question, does AI create the change for you? This business, this data-driven decision-making enterprise that has not a deep insight into complex data structure. No, AI augment human insights, so the humans ignite change and are responsible for that change. But the good news, you can save half of your AI implementation costs if you take your time beforehand, before you sign any contract, and prepare your business data, your best data. And this is kind of advice I would like to give you. Think of AI as a new staff member, a highly intelligent staff member that will mimic and learn from your past. It learns from all of your business data, everything that reflects or incorporates culture, value, reasoning, whatever. It will find its own patterns in a high-dimensional mathematical topological space. And then it will prepare decisions for you. But the crucial point of this is you will only accept those decisions if you trust the AI system, if you understand the kind of data it learned, its behavior, and how it operates. And again, here we have an AI system that is an explainable AI system, and an AI system that is focused on your business data, on your even secret data that you have, your business secrets, whatever. And it learns the pattern within this data. It learns the hidden pattern you are not even aware exist. And maybe those patterns do not exist in reality. And this is why it's so important, the quality of the data you provide the AI system with. This is the most important factor. So before you sign any contract with any programmer, with any consultants, with anybody to implement an AI system, have a look at the data in your company, talk to each and every person in your company, convince them to look at their data, maybe select your data, be sure that you have the amount of data ready when you sign a contract for an implementation of an AI system in your company, in your enterprise, in your organization, in your whatever institution you are responsible for. I tell you, the quality of the data makes life so much easier for artificial intelligence integration in businesses. Thank you, and as always, prepare your business for artificial intelligence.